Good evening. Welcome back to Me Being Cheap. I have had a request for cheap homemade cleaners. So I think the very first one I'm going to teach you about, and one of the most easiest to make, is just vinegar and water. This is a very nasty kitchen sink. It's the old white ceramic on top of metal cast iron sink. And let's see, got dishes soaking in one side. Need to get on those. But this side, I don't know if you can see, it is pretty dirty. So I'm going to clean it with the vinegar and water, and this is half and half. You don't have to be precise. And just use any spray bottle that you want to use. You know, don't go out and buy a new one. You can just reuse something. Give it a good spraying. And then I use these Scotch-Brites, and I use them until they're about ready to fall apart like this one is. You can actually see through it. And what I do, and I don't know what I'll do when I run out of these. I'll be looking for another alternative so I don't have to go and buy anything. But I actually have a stack of these, and I just cut them into pieces and just use a small one at a time. That way, if it gets really, really, really nasty and it's not cleanable, I can just throw it in the trash and get a new one. So let's see how well this cleans up with just the vinegar and water. You know what? It's looking pretty clean. Now, on these old white sinks, sometimes you will see, I don't know, let me point that out, this gray here, that is where the metal actually rubs on the sink, like metal like from pans or silverware or something. That won't come off with vinegar and water. And it won't rub out with this either. Sometimes what you have to do is just get some scouring powder or a little bit of bleach, either the non-chlorine or the chlorine. Sometimes it'll take that away. But those gray metal scrapes are really hard to clean off of these sinks. And I have found that the vinegar does not work on that. But for just general cleaning and keeping things cleaned up, the vinegar and water works nice. Okay, I'm back to doing my dishes. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.